Hi, today's message is about lessons, learning from them, and how repeating patterns is a common thing for when there's something for us to learn. I was in conversation with a close friend last night, and he was sharing some of his adversities and how they are exactly or very, very similar to what he was going through last year at this time. And something I heard that was different was he said, had this happened to me last year, I would have broken down. And so it just clicked there how this planet, in its beauty and its density, is really like a school, like an earth school. And we're really here to master energy and emotions. And so when I see or hear people talking about repeating patterns or cycles, it really is a space for us to learn. It requires us to bring awareness to the lesson and to the pattern. Yet when we do, it's essential that we ask ourselves, what am I learning from this? How can I do this differently? How is it different this time around? Because in that conversation, what was different is that he wasn't broken down in the way that he would have been last year. So there was growth there. There was reflection and ability to look at the positive. And I think that's huge when we're learning. Think about when you're in school, how do you like to learn? If we resist it and try to ignore it, then we're not going to pass, right? And no one else can learn for us. So we can go to friends and people that we're close to, or coaches or whoever, yet no one's actually going to learn it for us. They may be able to help us look at it in a different way, yet it really is for us to go within and find out what that learning is. So anytime you're in a repeating cycle or something that's heavy emotionally, just remember that it's there for a learning. Everything on this planet, if we see it that way, it can teach us something. And so bringing it to awareness and then asking yourself, what am I learning from this? How can I look at it differently? Again, what's different this time around? How have I grown from the last time? And then surrender, right? Because our human nature is to control and to want to have the answer and figure it out and why. Yet sometimes we don't know why, but we can know what the learning is and what the lesson is, and look for the positive learning, right? Sometimes it's learning what not to do, which is fine too, but it's bringing that to awareness. So again, if there are any repeating cycles in your life, ask yourself what it is that you can learn from it so that you can move on and go on to new learnings. Namaste.